Homer cranked the fridge up to maximum power, then opened its door wide, and set up a tent right outside. All the cold air gathered inside the tent. Marge said the fridge wasn't supposed to be used like that, but it was so nice and cool in there. The whole family hid inside to beat the heat. Before long, the fridge broke down because the motor was overloaded. Marge had to turn on a fan to cool things down. Worried about messing up her hair, she had to switch it to the other setting instead. Just then, the kids heard the jingle of the ice cream truck at the door, and rushed outside right away.
I'm all out of ice cream! You know.
Suddenly, a big truck pulled up behind them. It turned out to be a portable pool. Bart stripped 5 swimsuits off Martin, but Martin said he was wearing 17 layers total. When everyone heard that, they swarmed Martin in no time. They hadn't even had enough fun in the pool before it was time for it to be hauled away again. Bart wanted to hide in the pool forever, but he just couldn't hold his breath that long. When they got home, the kids begged Homer to install a pool at their house, so the whole family got to work right away. The pool they built was mocked for looking like a barn, so Homer had to go buy a real one instead. Before long, the front yard was packed with people, all claiming to be Bart's friends who wanted to swim, but some of them didn't even know what Bart looked like. Bart pointed the gun up at the air, but he still accidentally shot and killed a bird. To make up for his mistake, Bart decided to hatch the 2 remaining eggs. First, he went online to look up methods for artificial incubation, and learned that a warm temperature was a necessary condition for hatching. Bart ran an extension cord from his house to the treehouse, and found a 75-degree light bulb in the basement. Bart started waiting around the clock for the birds to hatch. Snowball had been eyeing the bird eggs for a long time, but luckily Bart showed up just in time. Marge was worried that Bart was doing another drug experiment, so she pulled the plug as soon as she went outside. To keep the bird eggs warm continuously, Bart had to hatch them on his own. When Marge found out, Bart quickly explained that he just wanted to make up for his mistake. Suddenly, the bird eggs moved a little. The whole family started waiting together for them to hatch, but no one expected that the creatures that came out looked nothing like the mother bird. Homer thought they were baby dinosaurs. Bart took them to the Springfield Bird-Watching Society, but the next second, the principal tried to kill these birds. It turned out these 2 were olive tree lizards, ferocious birds of prey that feed on bird eggs, and can cause the extinction of other bird species. That's why they had to be eliminated as soon as possible. But Bart had already developed feelings for them. When Marge took the chance to talk to Bart, she told him to run away quickly, but unexpectedly, Principal Skinner found them. As Bart and the principal struggled, something terrible happened. The 2 lizards were thrown out. Luckily, they spread their wings in time, and glided with the wind. Homer and Marge went on their first date, and Marge took the initiative to kiss Homer. The 2 quickly fell head over heels in love. Homer gave Marge a heart-shaped stone, as a token of their commitment, and they agreed to meet here at the same time the next day.
I died now, I died happy. Little pet, you saved my life.
The next day, Homer was mistaken for a student who had snuck out of a weight loss camp. Homer explained that he didn't belong there, but his body weight made the instructor convinced otherwise, so he was dragged back. Homer said he had to leave, that he had a date. The instructor replied, "You need to go on a date with skinless chicken breasts." Marge waited all night but never saw Homer. The next day, Marge called the camp, but the boys' camp said there was no one by Homer's name there. Heartbroken, Marge decided she would never trust a man again. She smashed the token of their commitment, and moved away from there. On the other side, Homer took the chance to run out. He found Marge's twin sister, who told him Marge never wanted to see him again. She even kissed Homer forcefully, and told him a kiss was nothing special. Homer was filled with overwhelming regret. He picked up the broken pieces of the stone from the ground. Years later, Homer wanted to ask Marge for forgiveness, but Marge said that pain had lasted for 30 years. It couldn't just disappear in an instant.
What about now?
No, Homer.
What about now?
No, Homer.
Homer pulled out his memory box, and inside was still the broken commitment token. When Marge saw how much Homer truly cared about her, she also took out the other half of the stone that she had kept for so long. At last, the 2 broken hearts were put back together.